Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks! I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for a screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back. Good luck with
I
that.
have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I still can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft. Remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen all that play out before, right? Starts out hot, a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced, but we can exploit that weakness, top, and turn their own game against them. You said it yourself. People are joining Mutiny because it's cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep, and I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're going to love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, John Moxley.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American made and American tough. A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches. Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. Puts a stop to Gable.
Lock it up. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
And he turned it around. What a forearm.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Chad getting challenged there.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this. Oh, no mercy behind that forearm.
Oh, man, what a strike.
Strong forearm.
Off the ropes.
And an elbow drop to the sternum.
This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back.
Ooh, the forearm connects. No mercy being shown to Gable here.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Chad needed.
Gable tipping the scales a bit here.
That suplex, oh no!
Face buster.
Foot to the gut.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Chad toying with his opponent a little bit.
And now headed to the outside.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me. Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
He's doing it. Going for the pin. Powering out at one. He's still in this.
Caught with that sharp elbow. Wrenching their opponent, and look at these.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Off the ropes.
Big elbow drop. So much damage has already been done.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Coquina clutch locked in.
This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
Here is your winner, John Moxley.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the
We all know that WWE is at a turning point.
We all know that
There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No, mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they can trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interest is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 draft pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be, through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order!